Good evening, everyone, from a very deserted Blanchardstown shopping centre. And I mean really deserted. It's 9 o'clock on a Monday evening. Let me just turn the light on. You might actually be able to see me. Put you down over here. And I can have a little chat. Right, hello, good evening, and I'm really sorry for the bad lighting. I'm just going to go over here so it just looks a little... Yeah, I look a little bit like I'm from a, I don't know, bad horror movie. It's not too bad. Anyway, so like I said, it's a Monday evening. No, it's not. What am I talking about? It's a Thursday evening. And I'm in Blanchardstown, in Dublin. And the reason why I'm here, this is the first sort of longer journey that I've done in my new car, which is currently being charged from the CCS port here in the Blanchardstown shopping centre. And the reason we are in Dublin, it was a fairly essential journey due to COVID times. We actually had to make sure it was an essential journey. And it was an essential journey. This lockdown has been pretty hard on everyone. It's the same for me and my wife. My wife's stomach has gotten a little bit bigger in the last few months, and we got a little bit concerned. So this morning we packed up a bag and we went over to Dublin to have her tummy checked out. On the way up, it was a lovely day, lovely sunny day. And on the way up, we stopped in Portlaoise because she needed to use the bathroom, and I had breakfast. I had a lovely Cajun sandwich, really nice. It's really strange. The smallest things are actually brilliant these days because, everyone has been in lockdown or otherwise restricted, and to actually be able to get out, it's very much appreciated. Anyway, we got, after about a 30-minute stop, I think, that's how long it took to eat. We didn't need to charge, but as long as, we were there, I may as well just charge. It's a nice location, actually. It was the Portlaoise Plaza. It's a relatively new location. It has two fast chargers. Well, one fast charger, a 50 kilowatt fast charger, the standard type, is similar to the one I'm using. And an HPC, a high power charger, which is one of the new 150 kilowatt chargers. Now, I used the 150 kilowatt charger, and the reason for that is that the 50 kilowatt charger is a little bit temperamental, and the other one was cheaper. Not 100% sure why, but the money that was being charged for the 150 kilowatt charger was cheaper than the other side. So I used it. Anyway, so we drove on and we went over to the hospital in Dublin, and we had to queue for a bit for the entrance, and I waited in the car park, pretty much being bored whilst my wife was being looked at. And I am happy to say that we found out why her tummy was getting bigger, considerably bigger. It's going to get considerably bigger because she's pregnant, and we are expecting our second child on the 4th of May. Has it lost my head track? It has. Come on. Anyway, so yes, we're expecting our second child on the 4th of May, and of course we are absolutely delighted. And everything is going okay so far. The reason why we're in Dublin is not because her tummy is getting bigger, it's because of Alice's condition. Any children we may have from now on will get very much so looked at from a cardiac perspective, and I'm happy to say that this little one seems to be a-okay from that side. So we're delighted with that. And I was just having a little bit of fun. And thanks to lockdown, I couldn't do a fancy sort of... I wasn't feeling too inspired to do a fancy reveal video. But so for the first time in about 2 months, we're actually staying somewhere other than our house. We are staying in the Crown Plaza Hotel here in Blanchardstown, which is actually pretty darn nice. And It's a little bit sad not to have access to the cinema, which we would use here frequently. We came here a lot when Alice was in hospital in Crumlin, just a few kilometres down the road, and we would come here on an evening just for a night out, going to usually dinner and a movie, and it's very nice. But at the moment, I am topping up my Zoe. I'm sad to say that the hotel itself does not have a charge point. Shame on them, and I will leave that in the feedback, which I always do. Now, in saying that, thanks to these chargers, I actually don't need it. Now, I'm more than likely going to plug the car in overnight on the 22 kilowatt charger, which is just next to this one, because I can't be bothered waiting here for the next hour or so. And I'm just going to plug it in to the 22 kilowatt charger and leave it sit for the rest of the evening and pick it up tomorrow morning. I'll go for a walk tomorrow morning even before any of the shops open. I'll pick it up and I'll drive it back to the hotel. For now, this is going to be it for this evening. Just a quick little video to tell you all the good news. And yeah, I'm sorry I kept this secret from you for the last, 7 months now. We're a little over 30 weeks pregnant, so we're in the last stretch, and as I said, I'm very happy to say that everything is going absolutely fine. Okay, as usual, stay safe everyone, and we will talk to you later. $49 kilowatts. That's pretty impressive. I don't think I'll actually get that into the battery, but it still looks pretty good on the screen.